Hello buddy, welcome back to another episode of Adjusted. I'm playing Dark Souls 2 Scholar the First in Strength build. In last episode we did the Giant Memories, which went all kinds of different ways, except the good way. And in this episode we're gonna go and do some optional stuff. I'm gonna start off by going downstairs and taking care of some fire lizards. Oh boy, they suck. I've also decided to go and equip my battle axe again, because I don't know, man. Like, the greatsword is nice. It actually does, like, I think the most amount of damage from any weapon that I do right now. Like, any weapon that I can use right now. Maybe, kind of. But it also weighs a metric crap load, and then I cannot equip better armor or whatever. And I've noticed that I need some better armor. Alright, let's go and use the iron key. So, I think I want to fight these things at range. Let's see. Where is my thing? Dragon Rider's bow? Sure. I'm also a little bit overweight right now, so maybe I should switch over this particular helmet to something else that is... Not sure, I actually quite like this helmet. I also don't have any arrows equipped. For God knows what reason. Okay, so, there is... I was about to say, what? There is one over here. I'm not sure. Is there one over to the right? No. Okay. So these guys, they shoot fireballs. As you can see, their aim is impeccable, as you can quite clearly see. They also have this attack, where they just jump and do things. They also have a tongue attack that they can use against you. They have a lot of different attacks, and I would say that their attacks are very annoying to avoid. Kind of. But yeah, it's a bigger enemy. I've noticed in Dark Souls, bigger enemies usually are pretty dang difficult. How many souls did I get from these dudes? So the reason why, actually I would say the biggest reason why I would want to come here is because of, not this item. There's another item somewhere, which I will find in a moment. I think it's back there. Can you not do that? You're just gonna jump. I'm gonna heal up, just in case if I get blasted by fire. I'm sorry if I get punched in the face or knocked into the face. Headbutted. There we go. That's the one. Why? Right. There we go. Wow, that still hit me. Okay. 12,000. I want to say if only they dropped 12,000 souls. No, they dropped 1,200, which is not particularly worth it in my opinion. I get the Rebel's Great Shield and the Great Shield. And the Heavy Iron Key. The Heavy Iron Key is used to enter the Iron King DLC. In the original game, you would just get these keys automatically, together with some interesting weapons that you could also get. But yeah, that is not the case for this one. Can I get hit by that? Well, kind of. I'm going back off a little bit more. Just a little more. Also, whenever they're charging up their fire attack, as you can see in a moment, like as you saw a moment ago, then you also do extra damage against them. As you can see, that did 800 damage. That did basically double the damage. That's interesting. Also, I feel a lot more resilient right now with all this armor. Once again, it's almost as if armor is useful in this game. Right, we have another one of those boys over there. We go and roll over this way and still get blasted. So anyway, I started blasting. I think I'm going to do something like this, where I shoot him when he starts shooting fireballs at my face. I'm gonna shoot him twice. I don't care if I get hit. I can take a couple of these. I can take a couple of these balls. Oh wait. 2 and 3, and you're done. Wait, really? Killing all these dudes just to get rid of the fire? That's interesting. I don't remember that being the case, but apparently it is. Right. Flame Quartz Ring +1, which can be very useful. Large Soul of a Proud Nict. Something fell down. Get a Hawk Ring, which increases your attack range with the bow. I almost fell into that pit. Get a Fire Drake Stone, which allows you to infuse a weapon with fire. And that's it. That's all there is to this place. Right, next up, I think I want to go to the gutter next. There's something that I can get in the gutter which is very interesting. and also, I guess, kind of useful in a certain way. The only thing is, I need to remember where it is. I need to remember where the door is, which is going to be an issue. Well, maybe not. Because I have lit a lot of torches around here. Which might help me find the place that I'm looking for. Alright, let's go and jump. And kill this guy in the process. Oh, item. Another torch. Yes. Add it to the collection. I think this is the place, right? Yeah. So this is gonna be interesting, people. So we got the forgotten key by defeating the giants in the Black Gulch, if you remember. And the forgotten key opens up doors that look like this. I think... I'm sorry, no, there are 3 doors like this. There's the one that leads you to Dark Diver Grandel in the Black Gulch itself. There's this door, and there's also another door in the pit in Majula. And as you can quite clearly see, there's also a lot of poison statues. I'm probably gonna get poisoned, but I don't care. Not too much in any case. So in this particular room, we can find the entire Havel's armor set. Havel's armor set is... I'm not sure if it's the best armor set in this game when it comes to defense. That I'm not sure about, but it's a very good one. It also weighs a metric crapload. So if you have the vitality available, then you can use that armor set. It's definitely a big recommendation. Let me go and take a look at what the defense is of the Havel's armor. Yep, that's a lot of defense. Yeah, it's a really good armor set. You know, now that I'm here, I'm also going to go and take a look at at Marlin, I think. Because they should sell a couple of boss armors. So, I already bought some pieces from the smelter armor to give me more fire resistance against a certain boss. You can also buy the Looking Glass armor, which is a pretty good armor also. And Vilstad's armor, which is also a pretty good armor set and looks absolutely amazing.
Are you sure?
But I don't have the vitality to wear any of those. I'm probably never going to have the vitality needed to wear any of those. So I'm a little bit boned on that front. Do I need to go down the longest ladder? I keep forgetting, man. I think I need to go down this one. I can see an opening down there, so... Teehee? No, question mark? Yep, this is the way I was supposed to go. I'll be very slowly slide down this ladder. Okay. And hopefully don't fall off, because that would be shitty. Alright. Open the gate with the forgotten key. There we go. And then we get ourselves a plethora of different chests, and also an item to grab. So, one of the things we can get is Soul Vortex Sorcery, which I don't even know what the hell it is. The Dragon Talon, which is the key to the Sunken King DLC. Which is, I think, going to be the first DLC I'm going to go into, so I can form my Titanite. Witch Tree Branch and Witch Tree Belvine, which are 2 catalysts, or... Well, yeah, they're just magic catalysts, I would say. And a Great Lightning Spear. Which is kind of underwhelming, I think, I seem to remember. Well, I don't know, man. It's been a while since I did the co-op playthrough, and I remember quite a lot of it, but I don't remember how good miracles were. I remember struggling quite a lot, so maybe they're not that good. Okay. So that's everything out of the way that I wanted to do. Or like when it comes to grabbing items in any case. And now it's time to do something a little bit different. You can probably hear it from my big old sigh that this is gonna be probably pretty shitty. So, Demon of Song, Vendrick, Dark Lurker. Let's see. Yes, people, you can actually kill Vendrick, which is something that we will do. Depending on how this particular boss is gonna go, maybe this episode. This boss is also weak to magic and lightning, if you're wondering. So, let us begin by once again fighting these dudes, I think. I don't have bludgeoning damage right now, but I do have my battle axe, which is Amazing. Once again, if you run past these enemies, past these knights, then you will, like past the Drake Keepers, then the knights will chase you until the end of the earth. Oh boy. Okay, nice. So you can do that. I'm not gonna say that you can't do it, but it's probably gonna end pretty dang badly. It wouldn't be as bad if it weren't for this particular door over here. This door makes it so that... actually, I think this door has been deliberately placed so that you can't run past enemies that easily. Please give me... No? Okay. I thought it gave me the item. That would have been awesome. Right. So all of these enemies have been deliberately placed so that you can't just easily run past everything. Also, the dude with the twin greatswords does not respawn. Okay, seems like I'm gonna have to do the Dragon Covenant then. Oh well, I have Cube. That is if he has time in any case. Or I might be able to farm items from these enemies, I have no idea. I'll have to take a look. This is gonna be interesting, people. This boss can definitely one-shot you in a lot of different ways. I'm a little bit scared, but at the same time, I know that it's possible. There we go! Ancient Dragon. So, what is the tactic for Ancient Dragon? Stick near his back feet. He also has a magic crap out of health, if you haven't noticed. Right yet? Once he starts flying, you need to run towards the back of his tail. That is the best place to be, I would say. What are you gonna do? Yep. So, because if you run towards his tail when he's flying like this, when he does a fire attack, it means that you won't get hit by the fire attack. You do need to be careful for when he drops down, because you're probably gonna be able to take damage from his, from him just dropping down in general, as you can quite clearly see, and also from his feet. Right, he's gonna try to squish me on that side. So this boss used to be like near impossible in Dark Souls 2 in the original game, because the fire would also span across the entire arena, basically. Well, in this game it does not do that, so that makes this a lot more manageable. But it's still very dangerous. He still does half of my damage on... half of my health on damage. And if you're not careful, I think the fire can kill you. Like, if you get hit by it... If you get hit by it twice, you're just dead. Right. I'm not gonna buff myself again, because that feels like a little bit of a death sentence for myself. Well, maybe not though. I don't know. I'm gonna stick to his left back feet. I kind of like attacking this one. Alright, just gonna fly again. You go, run this way. Oh boy. Gotta make sure that I'm far enough away, because I do not want to die right now. Alright, just gonna fly again. Just gonna drop himself over there. And I think I can finish him off. There we go. Also, from the moment that you turn this guy into a boss, I think that the dragon warriors attack you. But I'm not 100% sure about that. You get a soul of a giant and a single petrified dragon bone. The reason why I fought him is because I want to fight all the bosses, first and foremost. And second of all, you get another giant soul, which will help you in the fight against Vendrick. Because the souls of, like the giant souls, they... oh my god. Because the giant souls, they weaken Hollow Vendrick's defense. So the more that you have, the less of a pain Vendrick becomes. Alright. Let me go and level up with my 200 and 1,000 souls. 200 and 1,000, yes, no, 200,000 souls. There we go, bringing both my stats to 15. Which means I can use the Black Knight weapon if I want to. So, after we have killed this dude, we can make our way over to... I'm not even sure, do I need to do this? Well, I'm still gonna do it just to show it off, I think. because why the hell not? That's the wrong bonfire, I think. Well, not particularly. We need to make our way back over to the Duke's near Freya's boss battle, or boss arena. I'm gonna grab a torch because I do not want to get fucked by the spiders. By the spooders. Might have been a better idea if I went the other way, but meh. It doesn't really matter too much. You know what? If there's one thing that I have definitely learned, it is how this area works. After first thinking about maybe killing every single enemy in this place and then guiding the pick through this area. But nah, it's not worth it. It's a much better idea to just do it. That is if you want a pickaxe, of course. Because a pickaxe isn't really... I wouldn't say that it's worth it. Like, it's a funny weapon and all that jazz, but I'm not sure. I haven't fully upgraded quite yet, but the damage seems kind of shitty. In combination with it having very crappy range, makes it a pretty shitty weapon. Alright, let's go and drop down here, because of the big old web. The big old web. Where's the entrance? I think it's over this way. Am I right? Yep. So this is something that you could have done once you had the Ashen Mist Heart, but you wouldn't be able to find anything in this area. After you've killed the illusion of the Great Dragon, because the corpse over here of this, like this particular corpse, is actually the Ancient Dragon. But you just fought an illusion of him, or something of the sort. I don't really know it that much. The Dragon Memories. I think this is supposed to be a memory where... like a memory of the dragons that... like of the time of the dragons in Dark Souls 1, I think. You can examine him and you can get yourself the Ancient Dragon Soul. And you can also return by examining again. Okay, I'm really happy that the Ancient Dragon went decent. Even though I kind of knew that it wasn't gonna be horrendous. But, well, yeah. Still want to be kind of careful, you know. Right, especially don't want to get cocky in any way, shape, or form. You know what, now that I'm here, let's go and take a look at what weapons I can get with the souls that I own right now. Alright, roll. There we go. Hello there. Okay. So, we already had this thing. Lost Sinner Sword, which I already have. The Drakewing Ultra Great Sword, which is one that scales more with dexterity. We also have the curved... Oh. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to fight... Oh boy, that's a situation. Apparently I'm gonna have to find the Ancient Dragon in the Game Plus to get a second soul. Can I do that? Can I get a second soul? Like this? I have no idea. I guess I'll have to take a look at that later. But, well, yeah, you can get these two weapons with the soul of the dude. Also, isn't there anything that I get from the... Let me go over to straight for a moment, because I thought I could also get some stuff by using the soul of the other dude. The soul of the Giant Lord. There we go. Let me go and take a look at that. Let's go to straight for a moment. Just to, you know, like, delay the inevitable. Well, it's not like I'm gonna have to do... Well, I'm gonna have to fight Hollow Vendrick, which is gonna be a little bit of an issue, I think. Well, an issue. It is just really difficult, so... Very good indeed. Let's see. So, anything new over here? Demon of Song for the Spotted Whip. Dragon Rider Twinblade. I think it's a spell that you can get, right? Yeah. Over here. The Giant Lord Soul. Which gives you Repel. I have no idea what it does. I'm also not going to read up on about it, because I'm going to do a magic playthrough eventually, where I will learn everything I can about all the magic. Time to go over to Hollow Vendrick. And time for me to go and take a look at what the weaknesses are of Hollow Vendrick. So, his weakness is bleed. That's interesting. You know what? I do have some bleed serum, right? Yeah. Sure, let's do it. Okay, go and destroy these things before people start ringing the bells. For some kind of a reason, in our co playthrough, I did not know that this shortcut, like that I did not know that I could return over there. Like, I thought that bonfire would not be able to bring me over this way. It's very interesting. Also, I probably should have killed the... Well, I guess we're gonna see how this is gonna go. Just keep on running. I'm not sure how much range these guys have. But I'm running. So now with the entire collection of 5 giant souls that I have right now. You can also use the giant souls if you feel like it, but it's not particularly going to be worth it, I think. Right, bleeding serum. Yes. Bleed. Right, let's see how this is going to go. If I can hit him, that is. Can you stop walking around? Okay. This guy has a lot of reach. Also does half of my health, and I did it again. I did it again. No, 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 no. This guy has a lot of range. Does half of my health and damage, just about. He's still very nasty to fight, I would say. I've not been watching if I actually had bleed proc in any way, shape, or form. Because I'm definitely focusing on not getting hit. Or trying to, in any case. I'm doing a sizable amount of damage, though, which is also good enough for me, even if the bleeding doesn't do anything. You can also position yourself in such a way that... wow. In such a way that he's not going to be able to hit you. Like, you don't need to roll when he does a sweeping attack. But it is a little bit tricky. Well, it's a little bit risky to do, let's say it like that. Because of the amount of damage that Vendrick does. So he would take even less damage from me right now if I didn't have all 5 of the giant souls. When you don't have any of the giant souls, he basically is invincible, really. Which is very interesting, though. I don't really remember the lore about that, but... What I do know, however, is that he's dead. We finally put him out of his misery. We get a metric crap load of souls, and nothing else. At least, that's what the game wants you to think. Let's get the fuck out of here. Alright. He has 90,000 HP. That's a lot of HP. That's actually something very interesting there that I can see right now. The next bosses are going to be interesting though, people. But that's going to definitely be something I'm going to do in the next episode. That entire section needs a separate episode. Not even sure if I'm going to be able to deal with it properly. Well, I don't know. I'll have to see. Oh yeah. I like seeing this. I really like seeing this. That I can just level up without too many issues. Well, the bosses give me the most amount of souls, so... Let's go over to the Shrine of Amana. I think I have to go to the second bonfire and I can reach the place that I'm thinking about. So, you might remember a door somewhere in this area. Is it in this part of the area? I think it is. And since I'm not having to deal with, you know, being in the Covenant of Champions, these guys are much less of a pain in the ass. For me, in any case. Hey, get over here, buddy. I want to lock onto you, but I guess the game acts as if you don't exist. Which is stupid. Right, get over here, buddy. Right, go and cut him into pieces. He didn't drop anything. And let's go and run this way. Ready? There we go. Yep, it's over here. I already killed the dragon rider. I was thinking, like, wasn't there supposed to be a dragon rider over here? Then remembers that he actually killed him himself. You know what? I don't care, man. I'm just gonna go and run this way. So, the thing you need to be able to open up this door is you need to have killed... Really? You need to have killed Hollow Vendrick, and you also need to be human to be able to open up this door. Fuck the magic. When I still continue to get hit by it. Wow. What a bitch. And in here we can find the soul of the king. Which is actually going to be a soul that I need. I only just remembered. And in this chest, we get the entire king's armor. Which is an interesting armor set. You can make yourself look like the king of Vendrick. Vendrick. If you feel the need to. It's also a pretty decent armor set. But I don't really like too much how it looks, actually. I'm gonna stick with my Hate Knight stuff, because I'm addicted to the Hate Knight armor. Right. I think I'm also gonna make my way over to Ornifex right now, because there is a weapon that I can get with the King's Soul. That I actually need to get with the King's Soul. Let's say it like that. One of my final couple of boss weapons that I still need. Ah, yes. Added to the list of weapons that need to be upgraded with petrified dragon bones. Hey, look, maybe I can farm like the ancient dragon with like for my petrified dragon bones. Hell to the no, and a definitive no, 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 no. So I don't need the ruler sword. So I think you can just get a ruler sword from him, and then also the king's shield if you feel like it, which does fire damage, and also does a lot of fire block. But the thing I'm here for is the King's Ultra Greatsword, which is basically a statue on a stick. Thank you. Come back again if you find another show. Let's go and use my Ace Feather. And that, my friends, will be the end of this magnificent episode, which actually went pretty dang decently. So people, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Just That I was playing Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, Strength build, and yeah. Next episode we're gonna go and do something which a lot of people don't do. Which is understandable why they don't do it, because it's spicy. Goodbye.